Well, this is Jared with Stampede Blue, and this is your Indianapolis Colts post-game wrap. The Colts won today at home and beat the Cincinnati Bengals. The final score was 31-27, and straight up, if I told you the Colts gave up 21 points in the first quarter of this game, you say they win? The way they played so far? National media has been really unkind to Colts quarterback Philip Rivers as he is called both slow and lacking arm strength. And basically, the Bengals defense decided that they weren't going to let the Colts beat them on the ground. Although I will point out that Colts rookie running back Jonathan Taylor had 12 carries for 60 yards. That's 5 yards a carry, and looked really good between the sticks. The Colts moved to 4-2, and again we'll go right back to talking about the game, man. It will be real honest with you. Down 21-0, thought nothing but the worst for the Colts. But with about 8 minutes left in the second quarter, Randy Bullock kicked a field goal to put the Bengals up 24-7, and I posted on Twitter at Likely Alien. By the way, this game is over. And this is because when teams have been scoring on you and you figure them out and you start to limit their opportunities, it can change the complexity of a game. And it put the fear of God in Joe Burrow, and it showed, right? In the first quarter of this game, 21 points scored by the Bengals. In the final three quarters, 6 points. Meanwhile, the Colts offense, which kind of sputtered to start the game, really got their act together, and it really comes down to Philip Rivers was able to win the football game for the Colts because the Colts were behind, so they weren't able to rely on a rushing attack. Even though they were rushing the ball pretty well, they had to pass the ball, and with that, I'm pretty happy to tell you, Philip Rivers was 29 for 44 for 371 yards, 3 touchdowns. He threw a bonehead interception, as he does. Jack Doyle had a bonehead fumble, as Jack Doyle does. But Julian Blackmon had an interception. The Colts sacked Joe Burrow twice. He was hit 6 times comparatively. Philip Rivers was only sacked once. He was only hit 3 times. So yes, I'm saying the Colts generated twice as much pressure on the quarterback as they ceded. And the Colts are 4-2. The Colts are still absolutely looking like a playoff team. And I get it. There's a lot of concern over what happens when the play breaks down and Philip Rivers has to move. And what Philip Rivers has to do is figure out before I run, what's the better decision? And that's usually going to be throw the ball away. And I feel like he sort of turned the corner there today, where he did throw the ball away a couple times rather than give up negative yards, which is all you ever wanted out of your quarterback, right? The average NFL play lasts less than 4 seconds, and if we have that in our mind and we're dropping back to throw and we're Philip Rivers, ball's gonna have to come out pretty quick, right? And it's with that, I'll let you know the Colts will play the Lions next week, who are 2-3. They won today. They are winners of 2 of their last 3 games. And then the Colts really do go through a 4-game stretch that's pretty tough, including 2 tilts against the Titans. And then they've also got a game against the Ravens. So this has been Jared with Stampede Blue. This has been your Indianapolis Colts post-game wrap and post-roll. Hey, for those of you that are fans of mine, friends of mine, family of mine, I have left State Farm. I have accepted individual agency ownership with Allstate. I can write business as of tomorrow. Please follow my business's Twitter account, Allstate Indy. Follow us on Instagram at Indy Allstate. Additionally, I'll have a website up. I'll have a Facebook page up shortly, and a Google Business page for you to review for me. And if you're living in the Indiana area and you're not already an Allstate customer, I'd love an opportunity to earn your business. Have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the games this week, and I'll see you after next week's games.